Hello everyone, we are from group 3 and today video we will present about the Malaysian citizenship focusing issue and solution. The legal relationship between a person and a state is defined by nationality. It not only provides safety and security, but it's also fostered a spirit of cooperation between individuals and the government. The notions of citizenship legislation has evolved since the founding of the Federations of Malaysia, and it exists even before independence. There are two basic principles in defining citizenships of a person: jus soli and jus sanguinis, were combined in our federal constitution.
First point of this presentation is about children that born overseas. There are many questions related to application for citizenship by a Malaysian mother married to a foreigner for child that born abroad. Currently, only children born overseas to a Malaysian dad are granted citizenship automatically. Well, this was an affair for a Malaysian woman with a foreign spouse. For example, during PKP, there are many families that still lawful citizens of Malaysia cannot enter Malaysia, as same as the others. It has become a spotlight issue, debate among academic, experts and citizens as it has been brought to the attention of our government, but still there are not yet effective solution to solve this protected issue. At the same time, this matter needs to be approved by the Conference of Rulers in accordance with Article 159 in Barrack 5 of the Federal Constitution. The law earlier stated that if the father is a lawful citizen of Malaysia, thus the child, regardless of where he or she was born, they are entitled to obtain the citizenship from the father, who is not a lengthy process as they can directly claim for citizenship under Article 15(2). By this ruling, the mother will also have the same right and the child should be entitled to obtain the citizenship of Malaysia. In my point of view, the mother is still a lawful citizen of Malaysia and she is entitled not to be discriminated against and to be given equal treatment by the Federation. The court has rejected this defense as following the press notwithstanding Article 8, which reaffirmed that the Federation Constitution should be read as whole. It is the time where the government shall be reread the relevance of giving the right of citizenship only to the child of the Malaysian father, but not to the child who was born from biological mothers. The Parliament may pass a bill to include one provision to declare the right of citizenship privilege for the child who was born from lawful Malaysian mother, and the Federal Constitution must amend to clearly interpret the term father to be referred to as both father and mother.
So the second issue is citizenship for stateless person in Sabah. The definition of statelessness, according to the 1954 Convention, statelessness is a person who is not regarded as a national by any state under the operation of its law. As a result, the primary idea of statelessness is whether or not a person possesses nationality or citizenship. Meanwhile, according to Article 15 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, everyone has the right to a nationality. For example, the stateless people that were found in Sabah are the Sama Laut, Palao or Sea Gypsies, a traditionally nomadic people that once wandered between the islands of Sabah and the Sulu archipelago and have since lived more permanently in Sabah coastal district. The second stateless community in this nation is the children of Filipino descent born in Sabah. These children are not legally a Sabah resident due to lack of valid birth documents since their parents didn't register them. But even if the parents want to register their child's birth at the Philippine Embassy in Kuala Lumpur, they will facing a financial hardship in dealing with the bureaucratic. So due to this, most Filipino parents and children on the islands around Sabah didn't have the birth certificate. So this issue should be solved by the government because according to Article 26, freedom of movement, each contracting state shall accord to stateless person lawfully in its territory the right to choose their place of residence and to move freely within its territory, subject to any regulations applicable to alliance generally in the same circumstances. So the solution for this issue is that government should improve the existing mobile card service, which began in early 2000, to guarantee that all births in Malaysia, especially in Sabah, are recorded. They should double up the usage of these modified buses as mobile card rooms. This mobile card house service was assigned a judge or magistrate and was dispatched to all districts in Sabah, including the rural regions, to resolve the birth registration problem regarding stateless children.
Next, citizenship to legislation, shelf and solution. The definition of citizenship to legislation solution is a legal status and relation with an individual and state that entails specific legal rights and duties. Citizenship is generally used as a synonym for nationality. Individuals born in the country signs that receive Malaysia citizenship at birth, at least one citizen, at least one parents, legally married to each other at the time of the birth. Children born in wedlock overseas are eligible to become Malaysia citizen by descent if either parents is a citizen. The documents required are as follows. Application form Borang B must be complete of the consulate, must be complete at the consulate. Both parent and the child must be present during registration. Also than that, child birth certificate, original and photocopy, parents Malaysia, marriage certificate, original and hard copy, and more items. Although this law has been established, there are some children who do not legal citizenship. The issue of citizenship is standardized because illegitimate children are those born out of wedlock. Is parents who are not married to each other or reasonably after the death of the father or the separation of the father. For a Muslim child, a person is also considered illegitimate when conceived less than 6 months after his parents got married, and as a result, he cannot carry their father's names. The solution of this issue: the child might become legitimate if the biological father marries the mother of the child and legitimates the child by subsequent marriage under Section 3(1) Legitimacy Act 1961, or by adopting the child under the Adoption Act Legitimacy Act 1961, or by adopting the child under the Adoption Act 106, the Adoption Act 1962, where adopted children assume all the rights of the biological child.
Last but not least, the Malaysia citizen issue is citizenship to immigrant. Immigrant refer to a person who has come to a foreign country in order to live there, usually for a permanent resident. Immigration law refer to law that control the entry of another person into Malaysia. Immigration law protect the country border. The law governs who is allowed to immigrate, how long they are permitted to stay, when they must leave, whether they are an alien, and what their responsibilities and obligations are in Malaysia. The main legislation governing Malaysia immigration is the Immigration Act 1959 until 1963. Another immigration laws and regulation exist, such as a Passport Act 1966 and the Immigration Exemption Order of 1963. The foreigner is permitted to enter Malaysia if he has in his possession a valid entry permit that has been issued to him or her. So first, you must get a visa from the Malaysia Embassy or Consulate in your country of residence, which will be stamped in your passport before entering Malaysia. So, the issue facing Malaysia is express citizenship. This express citizenship may have been organized through a syndicate that provides service for the issuing of the Malaysia identity card or passport, according to news report. So the solution is stated in Article 16, which is an elementary knowledge of the Malay language. Article 16 explains a person can become a Malaysia citizen through registration or naturalization. In circumstance when a person is a citizen by operation of law but has yet to be registered, such a person is entitled to citizenship. They can apply to be registered as a Malaysian citizen. In Article 19, applicants for naturalization must have an adequate knowledge of the Malay language and have lived in the nation for 10 of the previous 12 years, including the 12 month and immediately preceding the application. So, in my point of view, foreign immigrants can become Malaysian citizens if they follow all the rules that have been made from Malaysia.
In conclusions, the concept of citizenship or nationality has caused anxiety and stress, particularly among non-Malaysian parents. This is because a child who does not have citizenship is same like a person who does not have an identity or who is stateless. According to Chen, it may have an impact on one's life in a variety of ways, including education, job, voting rights, and others. That's all from us. Thank you.